Derek Carr, who, Matthew, you were actually the most optimistic here. You got him 8th. Mike and I have one slot apart at 12 and 11. Mike, why don't you start us off for the less optimistic view of Derek Carr?
Yeah, I'm worried about, I mean, obviously he's missed some time. He's been beat up late in seasons, but we've seen him fall off production-wise. I mean, his efficiency has been pretty ugly down the stretch the past couple of years. Is he going to take that step forward? I think he's been hyped up because he put up a lot of volume stats early last year, and that team was winning football games. Maybe not earned. I mean, their record 12 wins was a little higher than it should have been. So when they're more competitive now, the games are closer. How well is he going to perform it again, especially late on in the year? So again, we're talking about how close these guys are. That kind of thing separates it for me. I'm going to move the needle, go a different direction. The efficiency for this guy, I mean, look at his yards per attempt, just for example. I mean, it's been a little below average in his career so far, and that's even the case if you don't include that really ugly rookie year. So I need to see more from Carr. I'm not putting him in that upper tier yet by any means a quarterback.
I don't know, 64% completion percentage last year. He has improved every single year he's been in the NFL, not just statistically, but honestly from the eye test. I believe he is a true franchise quarterback. I think there's a reason the Raiders paid him what they paid him.
Yeah, and $40 million over the next... How many months is it till April? Because however many months that is, so Derek Carr with that backloaded contract he got, and I use air quotes there, that backloaded to help his teammates out, $40 million until April. I think
he's going to survive.
I think he'll be okay.
That buys a lot of ramen noodles.
Yeah,
is what that does. He is going to make do of it honestly. And so my take is just based on the talent of the player. Obviously, what he did last year. And I think Marshawn Lynch gives them a dimension to that offense that they haven't had before. I'm not a Latavius Murray fan. I think last year they were able to key a little bit more on the passing game. I think Marshawn Lynch is going to be a real revelation, honestly, to that offense. And teams are going to have to focus more on the run. I think receivers will see more single coverage. And don't forget, Jared Cook. Everyone's favorite weapon, Jared Cook.
And that's another thing. I think you look at the talent of that offense.
Right.
Receiving-wise, the depth is not there. I mean, if something happens to Cooper or Crabtree or Roberts and Cordero Patterson are going to be out there, Cook is...
Don't say something bad about Cordero Patterson.
If you besmirch that name, you will literally never come back on this podcast.
Yeah, you want to come back on this podcast, you do not besmirch the name
great return
of Cordero Patterson. Listen, to me, I think that's the best argument you have, is I would agree with that the depth in the talent positions on that offense is not deep. Again, but I mean, look, I have Derek Carr at 8. You have him at 12.
Yeah,
Field has him at 11. It's not like we're way off on where we think Derek Carr is this year.